Today, I'm back with another physical media monthly preview video for you all for the mega month of October spooky season. How this video works is I'm going to go over all the titles I already have pre-ordered for the channel, and also I'm going to get your input in the comments below on which of these titles I should unbox and review for you all. So as I go through those titles, let me know in the comments below what you most would like to see in detail. But let's get right into this, starting with October 4th. I actually have 4 titles already pre-ordered for this one, but there's a ton of titles coming out this day. I mean, oh my goodness, no way I could get everything on this one release date alone, but I picked the 4 ones that most interest me. First up is going to be the Fright Night Steelbook. This one comes in at $27.99, but it is a 4K Steelbook, so I think that is a solid price for that, because you do get the cool collectible Steelbook. Now, I've never seen this movie before, so it is a blind buy for me. It is the classic Fright Night. Now, I haven't seen the remake either, but I heard good things about this one. It's a vampire movie. It's going to be perfect for spooky season, so I'm ready to check it out. And so I thought that was a fair deal, so I'm ready to get that one. Next, I'm going to have Army of Darkness. This is going to be the Scream Factory Collector's Edition on 4K, and I'm ready for this movie. I've already seen it before, so this one won't be a blind buy. I really enjoyed this movie. It's my favorite out of all 3 of the classic Evil Dead movies. I think it's just so awesome because it has great humor to it, that dark comedy. It becomes more of like a fantasy adventure tale with some horror elements in it, whereas the other 2 Evil Dead movies are definitely more horror focus rather than fantasy adventure. So I'm ready for Army of Darkness. I'm excited to see this movie in ultra high definition, and it's at $27.99. Now, I'm okay with this price because it is a Scream Factory release. Hopefully Scream Factory does a good job on this one, packing it full of special features, and they give it a really good boutique label treatment, the one it deserves. And if they do that, I'm going to be happy with this price. I'm ready to see this one once again in the best quality though. So I'm totally ready for that title. Next, I have the Halloween collection ordered, which comes with 3 Halloween movies. We're going to get Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O, Halloween 20 Years Later, and then Halloween Resurrection. And then with Curse of Michael Myers, I believe we get the producer cut and the theatrical cut, so that's great with that one. Now this one is at $103.78 from Amazon. I was so disappointed when my Walmart order got canceled on this one, because you know that Walmart glitch there was like $22. I was so excited for that, but then I got that email saying sorry, price error, gonna have to cancel the order. Oh my goodness, Walmart, couldn't you have ate the cost on that one? Nah, I get it. It would have been a lot of money if everybody that ordered that deal right there. But unfortunately now I gotta pay $103.78 for this one, but I was gonna get this one no matter what because I'm a big fan of the Halloween movies. Halloween franchise is my favorite horror franchise of all time. I'm ready to see Halloween Ends. Hopefully it is good. But in this trilogy of box set right here, Halloween H2O is amazing. It's my second favorite Halloween movie of all time. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is so good in this one. I mean, that throwdown at the end between her and Michael Myers is just awesome. One of my favorite moments in horror movie history. It's just so good. So for that movie, it's almost worth it alone. But then, of course, we get, once again, Halloween Curse of Michael Myers, which I think is in the meh level. And then also Halloween Resurrection, which to me is in the meh level. Now, I don't hate those 2 movies at all. Just, I don't love them either. Once again, they're like kind of, I can take them, I can leave them. But I have to have Halloween H2O on 4K. I've been waiting for that one for such a long time. And you know what? I don't have any of these Halloween movies in the physical media collection at all. And I know I'm going to watch these, especially H2O. That's going to get tons of watches out of it. So I'm fine picking up this collection, even though the price is a little steep with it. Yeah, for 3 movies, not the best Halloween movies in the world. All 3 of them, I'm going to have to live with it at this point. But hopefully, you know what, something about me gets impressed with this one. Hopefully the box set looks really cool in person, because I heard not too many special features on this one, unfortunately. Yeah, that's probably the biggest disappointment. So Scream Factory, once again, got to step up our game on the special features, but can't wait to check that one out. All right, next we got the Scream 2 Steelbook that comes in at $25.95 when I ordered this one, and so that's a pretty good deal for a new Steelbook for a beloved horror movie. I mean, Scream 2 is really good. I still, of course, prefer Scream 1, but Scream 2 is an awesome horror sequel, and really overall the Scream franchise is pretty consistent, so I don't think any of them are, terrible by any means. Scream 4 is my least favorite for sure, but the rest are all really good. I really enjoy all the rest of them. So Scream 2, very, very good horror sequel. Can't wait to get that one and check that one out. Now, finally, an ultra high definition. So I'm fine with the $25.95 price, because I know that one, I'm going to get the rewatchability out of it as well. But those are my 4 titles I'm ordering for that October 4th release date. Now, the Halloween Trilogy collection, Amazon is saying I'm not going to get that one till October 12th for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's because I pre-ordered it so late, because, I was relying on the Walmart pre-order. That didn't come through. Had to jump over to Amazon pre-order, but now it's not coming out till October 12th. Did anybody else have that problem that ordered it from Amazon? Is there that, late delivery date on it? Because October 12th, man, I'm going to have to wait on that one a little bit longer. I don't like that. And then my Scream 2 Steelbook doesn't have a delivery estimated date yet, even though it's supposed to be released October 4th. That's really weird. Don't know if anybody else has had those Amazon problems, but Amazon, you've been slacking on me lately. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to October 11, and I got a couple titles here. So the first one I have pre-ordered is a Paranormal Activity, The Ultimate Chills Collection for $56.65. Now, I've never seen a Paranormal Activity movie, so this is a complete blind buy to me. These are Blu-ray movies, but this box set looks amazing. And for being under $60 and getting a whole bunch of paranormal movies, you know what? I'm okay blind buying this one, because even if I don't like the movies, which maybe there's a chance I don't because I'm not a big found footage fan, you know what? I'm still going to check them out, of course, because I got it now that I'm getting the collection. But under $60 to get, I think, it's about like 8 Paranormal Activity movies. And plus, I got a whole documentary in there about paranormal, tons of special features there. I mean, that is a good deal for being under $60. Yeah, they're not 4K, I get that, but still, that's a pretty good deal. And I have none of these movies in the collection, so at least they're all going to get the one watch out of me. And about, under $60 is worth it for that. So I'm happy with that collection. I wish more collections were on that price level. All right, next, another title coming out October 11th. I'm getting, it's going to be Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind. This one comes in at $29.36, which is way too high of a price on this title. You know what? Most people are probably going to be able to wait on this one. I'm just a massive Mortal Kombat fan. Mortal Kombat is my favorite franchise of all time, primarily due to the video games, but I also like their animated movies they've been doing a good job on. That 95 classic Mortal Kombat movie is still phenomenal. I love that movie. So good. I'm just a big Mortal Kombat fan, all right? So I got to check this one out right when it comes out. And yeah, hopefully it's good. But the other 2 animated movie, Scorpion's Revenge, and what was the other one? Was it Battle of the Realms? Something like that, was actually quite solid as well. But Scorpion's Revenge was really good. So I'm ready for this new animated title. Hopefully it's good. It's adult animation because it's that rated R graphic animated style. So can't wait to check that one out. Hopefully it's good. I'm not really sure about the story on it. Looks like you got Kenshi and I think Ermac and Shang Tsung. It's that kind of storyline. So I'm familiar with that. So hopefully they tell it in a really cool way with the animated style. All right, next, let's get on to October 18th here. I'm going to get one title for this day, and that's going to be Tropic Thunder from Kino Lorber. This is going to be 4K, which is awesome. I love getting comedies in 4K just because we don't get a lot of them. And I want to see, more classic comedies get to that ultra high definition quality. But yeah, Tropic Thunder is going to come in at that Kino Lorber standard price of $27.99. Now, yeah, it's kind of a high price, but it is a boutique label, so okay, hopefully it comes with a lot of special features. If it does, it's going to be worth it. And I know this movie, I'm going to get a lot of rewatchability out of it, because it's one of the best comedies of all time. It's hilarious. It has great action moments. It's an all-star cast. I mean, so many great cast members in here. The list is super long. So I'm ready to check out Tropic Thunder again, but now in the best quality possible. And you know, Kino Lorber does pretty good work. Hopefully, it just comes in nice condition, because I always have problem with Kino Lorber and Amazon. It just doesn't mix so well. But we'll see how this one goes. But I'm ready for Tropic Thunder. Can't wait to check that one out again. All right, next, October 25th, and we know the big purchase here, how to get on this one, the Columbia Classics Volume 3. Now, this one is a complete blind buy for me, but I had to get it because I already have Volume 1 and Volume 2. I gotta be a completionist on the Columbia Classics collections, just because they do a phenomenal job. I mean, their box sets look so nice, they feel great, the 4Ks are really great, and they come with the slipcovers too, which is phenomenal, and they're just always wonderful quality, tons of special features. You get that nice big book in there as well, so it's a good complete collection package. So I think it's going to be a well done job for Volume 3 as well, just because the other ones were so good. Now the only thing is, once again, it's blind buy for me on all these titles because I've never seen any of these classic movies, and I really haven't heard too much about them. We got It Happened One Night, From Here to Eternity, To Sir with Love, The Last Picture Show, Annie, As Good as It Gets. So six titles, but in 4K quality. That's pretty good. The price is $108.87, but you know what? That's a solid price. I mean, that's close to the Halloween collection price, and this one, you get 6 movies in 4K. So that's actually a pretty solid deal for 6 titles. So I'm actually still kind of happy with that, but I just don't know about these movies. They're all-time classics apparently, but I don't know. I could really enjoy them. I could think they're terrible. I could think they're average. I'm just going to have to judge them after I watch them all. But I am a little worried about this one because I think there's a few black and white titles in here. And I can watch a black and white movie, don't get me wrong, but 3, I think it is 3 of them in this set. To me, that's a little just overly heavy on the black and white titles. I would have liked to have seen maybe 1 or 2 more kind of newer movies, even though I know it's Columbia Classics, so we're gonna get classics, but I'm talking about, like, you know, maybe another 90s, 80s, or, you know, kind of title. I think these ones are definitely on the older end of titles, if I'm getting that right. The newer one we're getting is As Good as It Gets, which I'm excited to see actually, because I haven't seen it before, so hopefully it turns out good. And then the next newest one is Annie, which was 1982, and then the rest are pretty old. So once again, I just hope they're all good classic movies. I can get down with the classics, no problem, just as long as they're entertaining. So we'll see how it goes. Blind buy once again, but the price for 6 4Ks, I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to take the chance on this. Hopefully it turns out well, but that's October 25th. All right, so yes, those are all the October Tuesday releases in the October month, but I have some honorable mentions here because I couldn't order everything, and there's a lot more titles coming out that I didn't even mention, but I just really wanted to go over my pre-order list here. But a couple of the ones I did have in my Amazon cart, but then I did remove them last second, is going to be The Usual Suspects from Kino Lorber at $27.99. I really need to see this movie. I've never seen it. I've heard, you know, some people love it, some people don't care for it. You know, I have no idea about the movie. Yeah, I just don't know. So I want to check it out at some point, but I don't want to risk, you know, $27.99 on a movie I'm only going to watch once. Maybe I watch it and I'm like, you know what, I'm good, but I don't have the rewatchability with it because, you know, I find out the ending and the twist and all that, and I'm like, oh yeah, I just don't want to see it again. I don't want it to turn out that way, so I'm going to hold off on it. Maybe it's one I pick up in a Kino Lorber sale, because I know they'll have a Kino Lorber sale in the future. Hopefully that one's still available. I think it will be. So I can wait on that one. That's why I'm not ordering it right now, especially because I spent so much money on my other titles with those big collections, you know, racking up the price there. I had to conserve a little bit. So that one went out of the cart before I hit purchase. Another one that I had in the cart was DC League of Super Pets on 4K, and this one right now is $29.96. It says save 40% off on Amazon, but that is still way too high of a price. I'm okay maybe paying max $25, but around that 22, 23 range, I think is going to be the sweeter spot with that one. I am going to pick it up at some point because I'm Mega Mike the Movie Man. I gotta have the superhero titles in the collection. Actually, I saw it in theaters and I thought it was a pretty good time for an animated movie. I had fun with it. A lot of cool Justice League members in it, so I can get down with that. You know, DC League of Super Pets. So I gotta own it at some point. Just at that close to $30 price range right now, that movie's not worth that price. It just is not. So once it drops a little bit, at least $5, $7, $8, then I'll get it at that point. Hopefully like a Black Friday day sale or a Prime Day deal from Amazon. I know that one's going to drop in price, I bet. So just going to wait on that one. So that one went out of the cart as well. So after buying everything, I ended up with 8 different pieces of physical media, but a good amount of collections in there. So actually it's a lot more titles than just 8 movies, a ton more movies than that. So I'm excited for this month, spooky season, a ton of great movies here. But once again, leave in the comments below what titles from my pre-order list should I do a full unboxing and review of on my channel. Go ahead and let me know that down below. Also, what titles do you have pre-ordered? What are you looking forward to? Was there anything I missed out on that you're like, hey, Mega Mike, you definitely have to get this one at some point? Let's have those fun movie discussions down below. And if you're visiting the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this awesome league of mega film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
Do you have a point? Okay, let's move on.
And if you enjoyed this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also, like the video. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.